Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be comparing winter in Canada and winter in the UK because I have experienced both. A quick story. I remember when I just got to Canada and my friend was telling me, Wura, winter in Canada is different too. It's nothing like whatever you think you've experienced in the UK. And then I was telling my friend that, guy, winter should be like winter is winter. I've experienced winter before, so how bad can it be? I don't believe it will be so extreme. I literally was defending my foolishness because it was foolishness. You don't know better, but you were defending blindly. Anyway, tell me why winter finally came and I was ill prepared. I didn't buy snow boots. I didn't buy, the right things that I needed. And the first time I really felt it was the day that we went to Walmart and I, wore jacket and all. I didn't just wear a hat on my head and I wasn't wearing a wig, so my ear was not covered. So we parked the car very close to the entrance, so it wasn't a long walk. I didn't feel it. But I had to go and return the cart after loading our boots. So from our car boots to where I returned the cart, oh my goodness, my ear wanted to remove. My ear was literally going to come off because the cold and the breeze. I was like, what is this? That was the very first day I realized what a great mistake I made. It is incomparable. Winter in Canada is not the mate of the winter in the UK. They are not the same. Anyway, if you're new here or if this is my first video you're seeing, hello, hi, welcome to the Wura Go channel. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on your bell notification so that you get notified whenever I post a new video, and then please share this video with your loved one. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know how much I love you. Thank you and welcome back. So the first comparison will be extreme cold. You guys, Canada is extremely cold. Canada is extreme in so many ways. Even the summer that I experienced in this Canada was very, very hot. Was Lagos hot, if not hotter than Lagos hot. So now to the winter, extremely cold. Extremely cold, super heavy snow. I promise you, my first snow experience in Canada, my mouth could not close. I literally opened my mouth like this because it was a lot. Like I was in hall, and there was a day that after we picked our daughter from daycare, my husband was like, "Oh, let's quickly get bread from the African store," and it was snowing literally heavily. And I was like, "Oh, are you sure this is a good decision?" It was like, "Oh, we'll just quickly go and come back." Tell me why we did not even reach quarter of the road. I didn't even know my husband had turned back because we literally could not see anything in front of us. And I was just praying. I was like, "Hey, Holy Spirit, please, so let bread not cover us." Because what in the winter is this? Whereas in the UK, when it snows, sometimes by the time you wake up, the thing has even melted, or before afternoon, the sun and everything has gone. So the snow in the UK is not as intense as the one in Canada, in my experience. Also, another thing I noticed is that the roads tend to get very icy here in Canada. Like it becomes literally slippery. So if you are not holding yourself, even when you're holding yourself, if you're not wearing the right shoes, you will fall down. I literally fell down in front of my house with a well, I was to blame because I did not wear the right shoes. So if you're in Canada, always wear your winter boots. Always wear the right shoes for the season because you're going to fall down. While in the UK, when it snowed, we didn't used to really bother about winter shoes. I'm not even sure, people talk about winter shoes. You just wear your normal sneakers and maybe just something, really warm to keep your feet warm, which is the focus in the UK. Another point I'll be comparing is the indoor conditions. You guys, in Canada, as cold as it is, as heavy as the snow is, it is always warm inside. Like, look at what I'm wearing, and the temperature is. I'm coming. 1 second. Let me ask Alexa. Alexa, what is the temperature right now?
Right now, it's -6 degrees Celsius.
Can you imagine that? It is -6 degrees Celsius right now in Canada, and look at what I'm wearing inside my house. Whereas in the UK, you dare not. Even 0 degree, 1 degree, 2 degrees, you're wearing hooded overalls, you're layering up inside your house, you're covering yourself with duvet everywhere in the house. I honestly believe it's the way Canada houses are built for their season, and the UK houses maybe not. However, I know that some new builds and new houses in the UK have really, tried to be more energy efficient and, insulate their houses well. But, so many people live in old houses. So, and the final point I'll be comparing is transportation in winter. Literally in Canada, during winter, public transport is not your friend. You don't even want to depend on it, because if you're already waiting 1 hour for a bus, maybe it has 2 hours plus on top, you know, because when it snows heavily, it's even as bad as they cancel school bus on some days. So imagine how bad it is for public transport. So it is more difficult to move around with public transport in Canada during winter. However, in the UK, winter, summer, most of the time, especially if you are in a well-connected city, you're on the move. Your public transport is running as normal. I'm not sure I've heard of a case where winter disrupted transportation in the UK. Anyway, these are some of the experiences I've had. If there are other things that you have experienced and you're able to share, please share in the comment section. I really hope that you found this video helpful if you're trying to decide if you want to settle in UK or Canada. Thank you for watching to this point, and see you in my next video next week. Bye.